Hello there guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Man Football. I hope you are doing alright. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year wherever you are around the world. It's been nice, it's been lovely to stay healthy since January up to December. You have to thank our Lord for everything He has done for your protection upon your body, the food you eat, everything you have. Thank you very much, Lord, for protection. You have to say that. It is a blessing. I have to be honest with you guys. It is. Let's get into the Chelsea news. 5 videos ago, I said Chelsea need to look the talents around the world. Brazil has got a lot of talent. Africa has got lots of talent. I said Chelsea need to do that because I have seen talents in Africa, in Brazil, they're just wasted. I'm like, look, man, these talents, they need to come to Chelsea, man. We are building a structure. People like this need to play football, you know? It makes me excited to see people of talents to play football, you know, to live their dreams. Some people, they don't have support, you know? They don't have money. They need, and their talent is football. It is sad to see those talents just go wasted. If I had on a stadium like Chelsea, I would get all those people for free. I will. So Chelsea are looking into Africa. As I said, there's a talent in Africa. Let's go straight into it and see. Behdad. We think Africa is a big market. We think Africa has an untapped amount of talents. Exactly. They have lots of talents. And I'm so happy Chelsea now are looking into this. They're building good structure on the young talents. That is very important. Of course, we can sign old players. In football, when you are 32, 31, you are old. It is sad about that, but it is what it is. Chelsea next targets: Extreming Jesco Carvalho, Declan Rice, a striker, a backup right back, and a potential another first team midfield. Fair to say, Clear Capital have got lots of money. They got some cash. They got some cash to buy players around the world. And one of my dreams, Chelsea midfield, is Declan Rice. I really need Declan Rice at Chelsea. I keep mentioning about this guy. I really like his style of play. It's a joy to watch. He's a defensive midfield. I see him 100% replace N'Golo Kante. 100, maybe 100%. N'Golo Kante is 100%. Maybe Declan Rice can be a little bit, you know. I know, but Kante is Kante, right? But look, Declan Rice is young. Kante is 31. So, Declan Rice, he has lots of time, lots of players to improve. Now, let's move on to another news. It is good. We got a lot of update. As we know about Datro Fofana, has signed for Chelsea. Things were good and things are good. So let's move on to Fabrizio Romano and see what he said. Datro Fofana has completed all medical tests on Thursday in London. Then Chelsea will unveil the Ivorian striker as a new signing soon. Deal in place with Mod for 12 million fee. It is all confirmed. Personal terms are fully agreed on a long contract. Personal terms fully agreed. And one thing, Datro Fofana, many clubs wanted this guy. If I said many clubs, the guy is good. Fantastic striker. In Norwegian League, how many goals he scored? 17 goals in one season. That is incredible for a striker, I'm telling you. But keep in mind, this is not Premier League. This was a Norwegian League. In the Premier League, you may have some difficult time. You may face difficult defender because there's some rough defender in the Premier League. It doesn't matter which team you face. Every team in the Premier League, they're gonna give you hard time. They will give you hard time. There are some defenders in the Premier League, they don't give a thing. they would just go ahead and do that. So Fofana, Datro, can he do that? Can he score so many goals like he did in the Norwegian League? I don't expect that. He's still young, he's still developing, and the style he play like Didier Drogba. He's Ivorian, and we know, I keep mentioning about this, Ivorian striker at Chelsea, they do very well. I have seen it, and you have seen it. Drogba is a legend for Chelsea, so another Ivorian striker, things are smelling very good. And the African guys, they do well at Chelsea. I think that's their destination, and Chelsea are looking into African talent. Ooh, my dreams are coming true. Now, let's move on, because Graham Potter said something about the players. Graham Potter confirmed that Wesley Fofana had a little setback and he will be out for a couple of weeks and will not be available for Bournemouth. Fofana will be ready in 3-4 weeks as reported yesterday. He will be out for 3 weeks, I think. Yup, and let's see if he comes healthy again, because he was in a long injury and then the guy came back and the guy got injured again. It is crazy, right? So let's just hope and see, because there's a lot of people are saying about Fofana's situation and how we made a big mistake to sign Wesley Fofana, and how Leicester City, they have made a masterclass to sell Wesley Fofana to Chelsea. Like, they knew, like, Fofana, he just, you know, has that problem of injury. And I have to say, well done Leicester for that. They put a blinder on us, man. They just put a blinder on Chelsea by selling Wesley Fofana, the injury guy. To be honest with you, when Wesley Fofana was at Leicester, I said one thing, this guy has a long injury and it looks not good for Chelsea. Can we look for somebody else? But at that time it was too late. Chelsea, they have already put the bid in and Fofana wanted Chelsea, so there was no chance Chelsea to pull out in that one. Maybe if they wanted, if they listened to some suggestion people are saying about Fofana injury, maybe they should have pulled out. Personally, I was on two legs. I was thinking, can we get Fofana? Can we, you know, that? But other side was telling me it's gonna be fine. And to be honest with you, I'm not happy about Fofana getting injured like that. Let's move on. N'Golo Kante will not be back from his injury until the end of February or probably March. Graham Potter has confirmed. Sources confirmed. Feeling reported for weeks and months. Kante could leave as a free agent at the end of the season. We know that that's just an update. N'Golo Kante, he could leave by this January. He'll be a free agent. And to be honest with you, if we can sign a better midfield, if we can sign Declan Rice, then N'Golo Kante can leave. We cannot let Kante leave just like that. There's no midfield who's strong like N'Golo Kante right now. If we let him go, then we'll pay for it. I know the guy has got an injury. This happened in his life once. N'Golo Kante has never been out like this. This is his first time. So, trust the process. Trust Kante. He will come strong. That's my opinion. Because the guy, we forget something. Let me say something here. We forget one thing. Kante, he has done so much at Chelsea. I will protect him this time. I just realized, look, one injury, and everybody, they went, Kante is out, Kante, look at this guy, man. No, that is bad. The guy, he has done so much, and he just got one injury, and everybody, they went on him. Oh, knives on him. It's not good, man. It is not good. Trust the process. He will be back in February or March. So, now, when Kante back, we have to make sure we protect him. Don't just put the guy in a game and then he get injured again like Fofana did. No, we don't want to do that. That is a risk. Put him maybe in a 70 or 80 minutes and see what his fitness looks like. And we know N'Golo Kante, when you put him in a team, he will just, like he's been training for 40 years. That's who he is. So, what do you think about that? Let's move on to another news. Understood, Graham Potter has been really impressed with Chukwuemeka over the World Cup break. The 19-year-old has featured 3 times for Chelsea so far, but could save the club millions in the January transfer. That is very good to hear. He could save millions in this January transfer if the guy keep performing at the high standard like he's doing right now. In the Chelsea training, he's been in place. I've watched him, and they had a break and the friendly game against Brentford and we won 5-1. Chukwuemeka was excellent. So, when the Premier League return, start Chukwuemeka. This is a thing here, and this is a mistake a lot of coaches make. You have been training with somebody for a long time, a young 19-year-old, and then after the Premier League game comes, he's on the bench. Why? What's the point? And you start the guy who was on holiday, he was having pizza, he was having drink, you know, all this kind of stuff, and then he came in, he just have 2 training sessions, and then you put him on the team. The guy, he was performing well, 19-year-old Chukwuemeka is on the bench. This is just an example I'm giving. Don't do that. The coach, they make mistake. That's a big mistake. Start the guy you've been with for a long time than the guy who just came in 2 days ago. Chukwuemeka, I think he has something to improve. Very good, fast, he can dribble, he can run, he can score goals, even scoring. So the guy in the training, as I said, and that Brentford game 5-1, excellent. Just like that. And I was thinking, I'm like, this guy has something to prove at Chelsea. We are struggling with the midfield. Put Chukwuemeka in. As we know, Andre Santos, Chelsea have a great personal teams that is not an issue. From Brazil is looking good, and Datro Fofana, I said, 100% he loves Chelsea, and Chelsea have signed a new striker, and let's hope that we see him in a Premier League, not on loan, because we have Aubameyang and Amanda Broja's injury, it looks bad. So right now, Aubameyang and Kai Havertz, personally, look, Kai Havertz, I'll mention it again, is not a striker. Don't put Kai Havertz in the team. Sorry, no, you can put him in a team, but don't put him as a striker. Doesn't click. Yes, in the friendly against Brentford, he scored a hat-trick. But when we come to the Premier League, it gets shaky, you know, like something is happening. I don't know why. It is bad, very bad. So let me know, what do you think about all these guys? Subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football, hit notification bell. And remember, January 1, the transfer open, and that will be great. That will be nice. I'll see you very soon. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Stay safe wherever you are. God bless.